Crash makes some pretty good points. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to Crash Team Racing. Let's do it. By the way, I went through and did a lot of the challenges, so we only got a few challenges left, so we don't spend a lot of time on these challenges. We can get right to the blast boss.
Boss.
I tell you, probably the
I
worst.
always hated these.
Yeah, I hated the worst ones are definitely the second and third crystal challenges, because those were like so. It just felt so much like, you know, oh, we're gonna spread these apart way too much and not give you enough time.
Yeah, it's kind of coming down to the wire with some of these challenges.
Kind of coming down to what?
To the wire, basically, like it's super close. Like you barely have enough time.
Yeah, I can't stand challenges. That's why I don't. That's why I don't like a lot of like time trials in non-racing games. Well, I mean, this is a racing game, but you know, we're not doing a racing thing. But like, I just hate those whenever they're just like they barely give you enough time, and you have to know like every little cook and nanny. Wait, I forgot a crystal of no ad.
Of course. Don't.
The music was always so cool on these, though. They all kind of sound the same-ish, but you know. Olive getting up on top of the thing there.
It is cool when you get up there.
Yeah, it's just it's little victories, you know.
Sometimes it's all you can get in life. It's just a small bit. You know what? You got out of bed this morning. That's a victory.
It's like, then I'm victorious every day then. Exactly. Oh shoot. Let's see here. All right.
Like there are times when just getting out of bed really is a victory, but that's like, you know,
Participation award
you
level.
just but that's like, you know, you just suffered a traumatic injury. You just lost a child. You suffer from severe clinical depression, or like, you know, your wife just left you. Okay, but when it's like, I have some hard things in my life sometimes, and just getting out of bed, that's not a victory. That's just living alive.
Alive.
Like, come on. Let's not celebrate mediocrity here.
Why does Dingodile look like a pig in his
Why are the races harder? And I just noticed a crazy frame drop.
Yeah, it's called the PS1. Well, I don't know if it's because we're playing this on PS3. It has some weird problems with PS1 games, but I was playing Nitro Fueled earlier. You know that game's like 5 years old now? As of this recording, it's 5 years old. And this game, if not yet, will be 25 years old.
One that I wish we had saved aside to do is a CTR challenge in Crash Cove.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have that one token that's all the way... No, it's either a token or it's one of the boxes in the time trial. It's like all the way on the end of the ship.
Oh, yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Also, the lighting on that token made it look like it had stripes.
Yeah. I just noticed that. Why did you point that? Life was so much simpler before you pointed that out. And then there was like one map where like the sea had like, I don't know if it was glitched or what or whatever, but like it was like had like spikes that looked, or not spikes, but like sticking out, but like the pattern of it was like triangles and stuff instead of not that. And like the lighting was weird on it.
And like the
And like the Oh yeah, it's the closed captioning for whenever SpongeBob said it popped on SpongeBob, and like under Patrick it just said R. Like it just there was just like an R there where Patrick was standing for whatever reason.
It stands for like me, retard.
Are we? Why am I only going under the T?
I don't know.
The jumping is so inconsistent in both this and nitro fueled. Well, at least that's consistent then. Oh.
It's consistently inconsistent.
For a really long time, when I was looking at Engine's picture, I thought that like the metal, I thought it was like a metal part above his lip there, but or like as his top lip, but that's actually just his teeth going, him going.
It's me going grr, grr.
Yeah. Man, I remember playing Nitro Kart on the GBA. We were having that because the console version was too expensive. Or it's either because the console version was too expensive or we didn't have a PS2 yet. It was probably because
how early of a title was it?
It was 2003. I mean, we didn't get our PS2 until like.
We were still.
This is stupid.
We were in elementary school.
Well, yeah, we were, but I'm saying like.
Or I was, and I finished in 2003.
Well, what I'm saying, I had to start over because I went under the T again. Why don't they update this game from 1999?
Yeah, how do I get my DLC from the PlayStation 1 network? My update patches? Ooh, will there be new skins? What's gonna be the new skins? Like, cause right now that's where so much money is made is skins.
Skins.
It's skins.
Anyway, Coco, you're dumb.
Not for sure that didn't hit her and it still took her down.
Oh, I know. Well, it's because I blew it up. Get it. Oh, go in. Get in that net, you crazy whore.
What?
It was on Aquatine.
Get in that net, you crazy whore.
Because they were playing basketball with who they thought was supposed to be, it was Shake's son.
Okay.
And it actually turned out to be like a 4,000-year-old creature or something. You know, looked like a Shake Jr.
Of course it was a 4,000-year-old
or something creature. Like that. Yeah, like really old, basically.
Of course, because it's Aquatine.
But anyway, like they were playing basketball and like he was trying to shoot. You know, the guy was trying to shoot in the basket and it was like going in slow motion and all the characters were saying stuff and then at the end, like Shake, before it ends up missing, Shake says, Go in, get in that net, you crazy whore." But like, you know, it was like in kind of slow motion and that kind of voice. It's, "Get in that net."
Get in that net, you crazy whore. Eehee, wahee, woohoo, yeehaw.
Let's go.
A Mario.
Well, it's on Flintstones, like whenever this was like older Bam Bam, like, "Yes, or coming, Dad," or something like that. Coming, Dad.
He was huge.
I know. It still had the dot eyes. Well, actually, young Bam Bam didn't have the dot eyes. Originally.
I like in that show whenever they have Bam Bam like shake someone's hand.
It like shakes them.
It like crushes their hand too.
Crush their hand or like, yeah. You know, there's like some TV movies that came out back in like the 80s or 90s that had, of the Flintstones that had, this supposed to be like, this supposed to take place later on when Pebbles and Bam Bam were older. They got married. There was one movie where Pebbles was pregnant and had babies at the end, had twins.
How poorly rated were these movies?
Oh, probably very poorly. I don't know, but what? Because we never saw them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I knew about the two ones with John Goodman.
Well, they weren't live action. They were cartoons.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. John Goodman played. Wait, they were cartoons?
Yeah, the ones I was talking about just now.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait. There we go. But yeah, and I remember seeing the clip of like this was like Pebbles having the baby, and I guess at the time that was still a little controversial because, you know, showing a, you know, woman having a kid that wasn't like a live action movie for adults or families or, you know. And then Fred was saying something about push, doing all this push stuff, but the way he was saying it, then Will was like, Fred, she's having a baby, not a football game, or this isn't a football game.
Ready, set, push.
Yeah.
Like Tecmo. Hut.
Yeah. And now I'm doing the relic challenge. Oh no. Of course, I'm not trying to aim for the best. I'm just trying to get. In the first area, I actually got a few platinum relics. I didn't get them all platinum, but I got like 3 of them platinum. And if you can get a little bit of time off if you get all the boxes, but make sure you're still keeping track of the regular time. Hey, you can actually get platinum even without getting all the boxes. You just gotta be, you gotta go fast. Are we? Are we? Alright, well I don't plan on getting all the boxes now because I've missed a couple. Or I missed one there that was like spread out in 3s.
Are we?
But yeah, I'm just trying to aim to get just the regular sapphire, even though sapphire sounds like it should be red. Because I know it's spelled differently, but sapphire, you know. So anyway.
Oh.
So just remember the rainbow road of this game would be the blimp one, hot air or something. Why do I not think of the name whenever I'm trying to say it? Even though I've seen the name plenty of times.
Oh.
And I like how in Nitro Fuel it's basically a casino, a flying casino.
I want to rewatch A Man Called Flintstone.
I have that.
That was a good one.
Yeah. See, I didn't realize that was a tube for a really long time, and, you know, obviously not here, but, like, I didn't realize that that was a tube there. I thought you were just out in space already, and, you know. But, like, in Nitro Fuel, they added a lot more detail, and they showed that it was a, you know, well, they didn't have a tube there, but they had, like, you know, glass, and, I just gotta tell you one thing, Andrew.
Huh?
Oh! It's really satisfying whenever you hear, you know, whenever you're trying to get a good time in a time trial, and then you hear Entropy say, you know, talking, you're just like, oh, I did it, you know. Rewarding. Get it. Oh, go ahead, go.
Oh.
Buddy.
Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. I do remember that one quite well.
I have that too. Came with the Jetsons full series. What about that theory about what like how they're you know, this was like the Flintstones are actually in the same timeline as the Jetsons. They're just like
years in the past.
Yeah. Or what I mean is like they're on the same time as the Jetsons. They're just what was it? They reduced to cavemen living or something.
Wait.
I think you were telling me about that.
Oh yeah, those really dumb fan theories. I hate fan theories like that.
Oh.
Yeah, the fan theories that in the Flintstones and the Jetsons take place at the same time. the people in the Jetsons world, live a really good life up there, and I guess either there was like a nuclear apocalypse or something, and basically people on the surface are stuck basically with caveman living.
Yeah.
I do like in the Flintstones Meet the Jetsons movie where they get swapped.
Yeah.
I was always like, this mom just tastes like grass. It is grass.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot and it's dancing.
By the way, Crash 3 getting all gold or platinum relics for that one gem challenge.
Yeah.
Doo-doo. That was dumb. You know what the hardest ones to get the freaking relic for were? The underwater levels.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were pretty hard.
Because you just spend the whole time like, having them swim as fast as humanly possible.
See, again, that's why I don't like whenever they have in non-racing games. As much as I love that game, it's like...
Is it time for all the cups?
Yeah. I'm taking the long way.
I want to do one of the cups. Isn't it great how you can just drive around for all the tracks here instead of having just a menu?
Yeah. Wait. Trying to hop to the music.
You suck.
No, everyone else but me sucks.
Yeah.
So what about my new Danny Tree Frog video? Oh, it's so perfect, wasn't it?
Why do you have a DTF?
Why not?
You know what else that means?
What?
Down to.
Okay.
Like I'm just saying.
Well, BFG means that, dirty thing now, but it was also Big Friendly Giant.
BFG is big effing gun.
Yeah. I'll let you do the easy one and I'll do the rest.
I almost beat Mega Man 8 yesterday. All I got left is Wily.
Is Wily.
Yeah, Wily.
I wonder if I should have saved it first. I can't remember if this is a thing where if you have to start over, you have to quit, or if you have to,
What do you mean?
I don't know if there's like a reset for the thing, or if there's like pause it real quick.
Hang on.
Okay, exit the map. You can exit. Okay. So you don't have to. I didn't know if it was gonna pull that crap like some games did, where it's like you do a certain challenge and you can't go back to the map or the menu or whatever, or just quit the challenge. You have to like quit to the main menu and of the game, or
Yeah, I forgot that these cups are just harder versions of the races you've already done.
Yeah, I'd say hold on to that real quick. Let the thing turn red, or wait till it gets a little closer to the thing.
I do like when you experience it, it's not that weird, but like it is just kind of funny how much the enemies fly off.
Yeah.
That was really close. Wow.
Wow. So,
when I've been playing this game a lot, these are a little easier to do because my fingers are tuned and ready.
Yeah. I'm sweating right now. I look down, I'm just sweating. I see sweat on me. Oh, I'm sweating so good. So, yeah. You know what would be really nice? I mean, Activision probably won't do it, and I doubt Xbox will really do it either, or Microsoft will do it either. This is to have like a more modern release of Nitro Fueled DX or something. I don't know, but
Nigel Fueled.
yes. like the AI for Polar is not the same character as the player use of Polar. I'm convinced.
Was Polar just like
he was like so far ahead there?
Uber strong and
like fast and stuff.
In Nitro Field.
Oh no, I'm talking about here. Because I mean, he's in second place right now, and him and Pro. Like I get it. It's supposed to be like easy mode when you use them, because they're not as fast, but they turn really easily. And I think that's supposed to be like for beginners and stuff. But you'd think that the faster character would be the one that...
this is balls right here. Wow.
Once again, from Oni Plays, there was like a part where they were... I don't remember if I said this... No, I think because the video came out like after we did the first one. But there was a part wherever... Andrew, pull up the map, see how far back you are from Cortex. Okay, you're not that far.
Well, I could have told you I wasn't very far.
But anyway, I remember, it was like a part where this is something about Crash, you know, you've never seen him with his pants down, clapping, you know, clapping the cheeks or whatever. And he's,
I was about to say, he's pants down clapping, I was like, clapping his cheeks?
Yeah, it's like, and then,
dang it.
And then, like how square he was getting from a distance because of lowering the polygon count there. Now you can't unsee that. See, what you need to do is win at least 3 races in first place. Now, that doesn't mean get last place in the last race, I'm just saying...
No promises. Okay, I mean the last place thing.
Yeah. Well, with that crap right there, how it just like, you know, glitches out right there. Alright, yeah, let's say Cortex is like right behind you. And then... Alright. Anyway, but yeah, then you have, oh yeah, so in the part, he was like, he started going, whoa, 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 or something like that. It just had playing that sound, like clapping sound, and like Crash like jumping up and down. It was so dumb. Whoa, whoa. Wow.
That's right, it does one, not from every area, but several areas. Let's see.
Wow. You know, the guy who did that sound died like last year or a year or two ago.
I assume that as he died, it was whoa.
Whoa. Well, I mean, Crash, whenever he dies, he does say whoa. This is so mean. It should really, though, it's respectful to his legacy. Is maybe he was like, maybe he goes, as he was about to die, he goes, you're not gonna use the nitro?
Honestly, I was gonna save it for if someone tried to shoot me with a missile.
Oh.
But I guess now that I'm in second, now third place, I need to be open to better, you know, frontal attacks.
Yes. Frontal. Like that.
Yeah, well, I'll wait and see if Engine gets in front of me. Because Engine's really, really close.
Engine.
And then I can get a bunch of them at once.
Who's using that engine?
Oh, boy. Oh, heck. What? Okay.
Wait, what? There we go.
There we go.
It's trying to decide.
I didn't know that it could just go backwards like that.
Woo! One thing I can remember that I guarantee you don't remember, even though you were involved in this, was that like when I had 2-player going and like I had that thing move around, and like there was a part where I had the car, one of the carts, like the one that was supposed to be attacking, just sitting there, and the thing just going and had it stuck, and then you just suddenly decided, here, I'm gonna move the car now, and then it gets hit, and I got mad at you over that.
What can't you set what items are available in the multiplayer?
I know you can, at least in battle mode. I don't know about the races. I remember for a really long time, because I was a dumb kid and didn't pay attention to what things said, but I could, I remember like being able to go into, I didn't know what arcade was. I never tried it until like a couple of years later, and I tried it and I didn't realize you could just race other racers without just going time trial. Or well, I mean, you don't race other racers there, but...
I should have shown my hubris and gone into one of the flower plant areas with the mask, just because I know it couldn't get me.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to go push the janitor knowing he legally can't push us back?
This sounds like Family Guy.
Yeah, that was from Family Guy. That was from like season 2 or 3 Family Guy.
Huh.
Let's see. How did you get the blueprints to the house or something? Or how did you get to their house? Let's see. Oh, mommy has her ways, honey. She has her ways. Can I get the? Yeah. So I could show her like just asking for a
Can I get the
casual.
blueprints of the D'Amico house?
Sure. Here you go. Gosh, that was a magical time. They did have a lot of like, not everything, but like the humor of the older ones were very similar to The Simpsons. After watching some of the older Simpsons episodes, I noticed that. But like, I just found Family Guy funnier though overall.
What about Stewie's song, or where about the different people he would basically have killed?
Oh yeah,
Never will be missed.
Yeah, the song that was it's either cut out or they I can't remember if it was cut.
They at least trim parts. Look how far ahead I am.
Yeah. Do you think? Oh no, are the other racers gonna turn around?
Hard stop.
36. Imagine if they release the PS. They probably won't, but imagine if they release the PS1 versions of these games on the PS5, like they've been doing with old PlayStation games. And imagine if I'm gonna go ahead and save it so that way we can yeah, in case, yeah. So, like, imagine if they re-release these games under that, and like, you can just rewind the mistakes you make. That'd be cool. And then you do it so much, and you try to do it in real life, and you realize you can't change who you are in real life. You can't change what you are, or what you did. So I think what would have been really cool, which they didn't have to, I'm not like unsatisfied that they didn't do this, but I'm just extremely depressed that they didn't. Oh. But I thought it would be kind of cool if they had like shoot, what do you call it? If they had like the Nitro Kart campaign also in adventure mode in Nitro Fueled. They probably didn't have the time to do it though, which is fine. It's like, honestly, Nitro Fueled is basically its own game, basically that uses a lot from, has a remake of Crash. Oh, tiny stupid genius. AI are not supposed to know that. Well, at least this makes sense right here for Tiny to suddenly be really fast. He's one that has speed. Now, if he's turning really well, then that's not. It was like almost nowhere near him, and it still struck him. I guess the impact of the explosion is what caused it.
Ow!
Shield of shielding.
What?
This is on Gravity Falls. This is the one where Weird Al was that wizard or whatever he was, the math wizard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm turning into pure math. What are the odds?
That's one I love. What are the odds at the end?
And then like they had references for all of us. They had Weird Al, but they also had references to like Zelda and Dungeons and Dragons. Well, obviously Dungeons and Dragons, because the name of the game was Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons.
Yes.
I didn't even notice. I remember me and Corey were watching that episode. And I didn't even notice until he was over and like I heard when your Uncle Sam like hit a fairy. It was still on his back. It was like it was going, "Hey, look, listen."
Ow!
I didn't realize until Corey was there. Of course, it happened when Corey was there, the Zelda guy. Which I think part of the reason he I mean, I don't know, but like part of the reason he likes Zelda is because he likes a lot of that fantasy, like the kind of old-timey looking fantasy thing. Really? Wait. Yeah! Kung Lao, yeah.
Kung Lao.
Without Liu Kang, I was like, whoa, whoa! But then his regular speaking voice is just, just like that. I did it! 18 pints.
What?
18 pints of beer. What about those games that like where you score, where you get a draw or you get a tie, and then but then like it counts you as losing?
Ow!
All right, best of 12. Now you gotta beat me. Best of 12. 6 points. Oh, I got 6. You got 6. So we gotta start. It's something like that when they were playing on Game Grumps when they were playing Spy Fox, the original one. So I didn't know that was Don Adams that was talking for him. I thought it was just someone doing an impression of Don Adams.
There was someone I follow on social media, you know, showing her parents, you know, like she's pregnant a second time.
Yeah.
And she showed the ultrasound 7 weeks, and the mom's like, "Oh, she looks so beautiful," and the dad just replied with, "She looks like the spot on Jupiter." I feel that's basically the bear from Crash 2.
Oh yeah, no. He died, didn't he?
Ow!
But like, what about how in Time Trial he's not there? Like I remember noticing that.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, in the Time Trial he's not there. Then you have Crash Tag Team Racing, which is a really bizarre game in all honesty. It was
interesting. It was kind of like Crash's response to Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah.
But like, I think the most offensive part of that game, there's no final race.
Oh, I know. Well, it's because it was like it's supposed to be a mix of racing and like not racing.
Racing, but then like, there's no final boss.
Oh, I know.
Crash games call for a final boss. They all do.
Well, I mean, in general, there were no bosses in that game.
There were no boss races either?
No.
Oh.
It was basically like a minigame collection that also had more, kind of a focus on racing and cars and stuff.
I do like all the platformer stuff, though. That sounds funny.
Yeah, and also
all the different crash deaths.
Yeah, Death-O-Rama.
Yeah. Is that the one with...
That's Twinsanity.
Oh, okay.
But then there is some of that
in Tag Team Racing.
Yeah, some of that is in Tag Team Racing. There's like a remix of it with like they may have actually used actual instruments. And then you had the Titan/Mutant games, and while I have a guilty pleasure for Titans, it was not a Crash game.
That was one of the only video games I remember ever seeing advertised at the daggum movie theater, too.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? That was interesting.
And a little gay.
Yes. And I like how the last game we actually got before, like the very last game we got, if you count mobile games, the last Crash game we got actually used an art style closer to
mobile
to the original. Oh no.
I feel like that the noise the spiders make when they go up and down is made by human mouth.
Probably. Probably. Wait. Okay, here we go. Whee! I'm in voice.
Whoa! Whoa. You just start making it sound really dirty.
Yeah. I feel like I just had Aku Aku there for a bit longer than normal. I mean, I know I'm juiced up, but like...
It's just a blessing from the universe.
The universe. I do like all the added details they had in Nitro Fueled, how like this is like a prison area in that game, and here comes Tiny. Oh no, whatever will I do with this charge power up? Hey, there we go. Oh no. Cortex Castle. Wow!
Oh, wee!
Hey, you know, there actually is a Crash Bandicoot 5 in Japan.
Ow!
Because in Japan it was, I think it was, Crash Twinsanity. I think that's what they call Crash Twinsanity there. I feel like how sometimes he's no.
What was Crash 4 in Japan then?
Wrath of Cortex.
Then what is actual Crash 4?
Actual Crash 4 is actual Crash 4.
Daniel.
Crash. I mean, technically, it is
in the state of Japan.
Like technically, yeah. Technically for us too, Crash Wrath of Cortex was technically Crash 4. Yeah, most of this is going to be taken up by cups to protect our wieners.
Basically, just rapid fire races.
Yes, and sexes.
Rapid fire racism.
I'll tell you what was it was interesting to see was the rating description for Crash 4. Just like you wouldn't think Crash game when you'd see like alcohol reference language and you know. I mean, I know newer Crash. I mean, I know that later Crashes kind of had like more edgier humor, but just interesting.
What about, you know, interesting, intermolesting?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Never heard that one?
Yeah, no. Molesticent instead of Maleficent.
Dadgum.
I mean, you just made your joke and now I made mine.
Yeah, but mine was actually funny and in good taste. Yours was just mean and cruel and will cause bad things to happen.
Now you're fat and bad at sports.
What's that
No,
from?
he's very sad and crying and fat and bad at sports. I was on Family Guy.
Sounds alright. Fat and bad at sports. No.
Oh, jeez. Rick. What about the baby skull seeking bullet from freaking Widest Kids You Know? Oh, shoot. Freaking Clancy Brown. When he was the voice of Cortex and, for a while at least, and Uka Uka. It was Crash from Sanity whenever Lex Lang or whatever his name is took over as Cortex, and he's still voicing Cortex to this day.
Oh.
It's like the first guy was different. Wait for it. There we go.
What if it took a
Yeah,
right?
It tried to hit Cortex.
Yeah.
It's like
No, it gets really messed up. It goes out and attempts to do a hard right. It loops back and hits your car.
yeah, my cart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, the proper term is cart.
Faggot.
You know, if you use your imagination, this looks like a big penis with balls at the.
This looks like a big old droopy wiener.
What is it on Bruce 2? He's like, he decided to draw a big old wiener on the corner.
Yeah. Hey, let's put the wiener decal you got there. I know.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just love his buddy. He's like 6 days later, he found one more drawn right next to the gas tank that said "insert here."
Bruce 2 is funny. It's funny.
Yeah, Bruce 2's funny. you gotta stick out your neck and go funny. See, like funny. Well, that's funny.
I like the ring challenges in Nitro Fuel because, well, it's a way to get a lot of coins.
Because, well, it's a way to get a lot of coins. And
Yeah. Wait, come on. Reach, you dumb Halo. You know, the way Coco talks sometimes in this game kind of reminds me of one of our cousins that, like, has that kind of accent. I was really fast there for a moment. Like, absurdly fast. Oh shoot, get over there. What about that little kid that was at the, that was passing by whenever we were at the Sonic Symphony? And like he's like, get out of the way. There's like this little kid just saying.
I don't remember that.
And like him and his dad, and it, like.
No, if he had a kid that needed to, he's gonna get a kid that's too excited. She's like, oh my gosh, Sonic!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, throws up.
Yeah, Crash 2.
Did he get to actually get Crash 2 that day?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, Crash 2. Apparently he was also sick, but like it was just funny.
Why did he go to the store if he was sick?
It's Nathan. Well, also he was a little kid, but also it's Nathan. He's gonna do stuff without thinking at all. You know that.
You know, what's he gonna do stuff without thinking?
That's Bradley.
I know. Without thinking.
Like I remember when we were going to Universal last year. Me and Nathan, Bradley, and Corey. Andrew was too much of a loser to come. And
I'm probably still not going. I mean, I may be going to New York next year.
Well, see, here's the thing. You're not even cool enough to be in our club. You're like, no,
That's
hold
fine.
on a minute.
I don't really want to go to Universal.
You're like, no, hold on a minute. Yeah, so I'm just.
I want to hold on. Not a what.
So, the TNT blast affected. It affected, or at least from the screen there, Tiny, Cortex, and Purah all at the same time. Unless Purah happened to run into something. Unless one of them happened to run into something that was, you know. Also, I like how there's an actual dragon in this. Well, I think I already mentioned that. Ow! I like how, again, for a while, Coco was basically just girl character. Girl Crash for a while.
Power.
Well, she says Bandicoot power.
So what about Feel My Power?
Feel my power.
No, like, for one of the, I think Mega Man is called Feel My Power.
Oh, yeah. This sucks. I remember one of them saying something like that.
Yesterday I beat Shoot Fire. It is kind of funny. Some of the lines they say, you can tell are just direct translations from the Japanese.
Yeah.
So they're kind of awkward and stilted.
Yeah. You know what I realized?
Yeah.
You know, apparently there was like an interview with a woman who voiced Mega Man in Mega Man 8 and X4.
They didn't tell her to be a different Mega Man.
Oh yeah, no, they never told her that there'd be two separate games. But also, she was saying how apparently, when you say like when people expect Mega Man, they thought it was really weird for Mega Man to be a boy or to be a boy instead of a man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently, when they say "man" in Japan, what they're saying is, or when they say "man" like that, they really mean just person. They actually do mean just so confirm Mega Man is trans.
Mega Man,
Mega trans.
Mega person. Yeah, Mega Man's non-binary. You can't argue.
Yeah, I'll be right back. So. Coco just got hit. Not good. I'm gonna wait till I get to the barrels. Or use it now. That's fine. See, I had it for a really long time there. I'm not complaining, just...
I'm just a little bit confused, you know. At the Home Depot.
At the... What about the Zelda game? Where you're actually going to be Zelda?
They should call it Legend of Link.
Yeah, Corey was joking about me. I was thinking that too. It was like, we were all thinking of it. They should have called it The Legend of Link. But it is really funny to say out of context, it's actually a Zelda game. It's a Zelda game. I like to hear it out of context. Or no, that's when they actually call it the Hyrule something stories or whatever. That's when they actually go back to calling it that. Is when you use Zelda.
Oh, Zelda.
So what do you think about the fact that they brought back that toy style again?
I don't like it.
Do you think it's more fitting because you're using Zelda, or would you still say you didn't like it? Corey eventually caved and got. He said it eventually caved and got the game. Because for a while he didn't want to pay $60 for like a Game Boy game with like just prettier visuals. Is it worth $50? Is it worth $60 for a remake of a Game Boy game that only had the only difference is the remix tower thing or the remix dungeon thing and prettier graphics? And the answer is no. Arlo had a video on his second channel where he called it. He said Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is remarkably unremarkable because there's really not much to it. Because it's basically they just prettied up everything, modern or different controls, Switch controls.
I'm so proud of you.
And they're charging $60 where the 3DS version was originally $40. Because, like, you'd expect something. You'd expect them to show you something other than just the same game with,
You want a gem.
It's like on one hand, it's like, well, they didn't need to do much to it because it was already good, or, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, if you're going to charge $60, you got to add something to it. But that's Nintendo. That's the Nintendo tax. I'll still need to play Luigi's Mansion 3. I think I've been waiting for the second game to come to the Switch, so I can play that first, because I never beat the second game. Which they're calling Luigi's Mansion 2. Do you think they call it Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon HD, because the original version was called Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon?
I work 26 hours a week at a Home Depot.
Oh, you quit your job and you work at Home Depot now? It's like rapid fire, Oh! Almost got hit by an armadillo.
An armadillo. Or armadillo.
Armadillar.
Armadillar. A half-inch impact driver. That would be pretty cool to have. But I gotta make sure it's got a high enough torque. So it's only 375 foot-pounds. I need 1,100.
You know that back in the day, having a huge penis was actually a punishment?
What the heck? What the heck did that come from?
So, back in the day... Yeah, apparently back in the day, that was a thing. Now that you brought it up,
I didn't bring up a thing. I didn't.
No! Bonk, 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 bonk. If I almost lose the race, I'm not gonna like just go, oh well, I'll just do better next time. No, I'm gonna start over. We'll start it over. We're not pulling the crap of oh, we'll get it, and then like having to start over anyway. I feel like there's some people that would probably pull that crap where they wouldn't reset it and they just waste everyone's time and show the same footage over and over. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm in first place. No! I almost got hit by Armadillo Sonic.
Armadillar.
Armadillar. So my I think a tree frog video is what does this look like intestines? The map right there?
It is.
Well, it is brown everywhere. See, that's poo right there.
I get to hear some people in person singing Turkish, which was pretty cool. The dude was playing my guitar.
Huh.
That was cool.
He was using my guitar.
My guitar.
It's like, that's nothing. What's his name stepped on my foot.
Oh, yeah.
On Doug.
Yeah. And when they get to meet the Beats.
Yeah.
At the Whataburger. Or wait, what was their burger called? Honka Burger.
I forgot what. Oh, yeah, the Honka Burger.
Yeah, so the Whataburger is Honka Burger.
And how they were like 6th graders acting like high schoolers.
Yeah.
When they go to the Honka Burger.
See, that shows us so weird, because freaking, you ever seen a 6th grader? They're like 4'2".
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, the girls start growing up, but then like, that through 7th grade, the boys, it can take them up to 9th and 10th grade, then all of a sudden they shoot up like 4 feet.
What about how on Hey Arnold, Helga pointed out that they were, well, I mean, except for Stinky, they were already taller than the boys or something like that.
Yeah, except for Stinky.
Yeah, I mean,
why is his name Stinky?
Stinky Peterson.
Yeah, Stinky, freaking Sid, and freaking Eugene. Eugene is basically Murphy's Law.
Oh, yeah.
So anything can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Well, about how that joke is like in every single family movie ever made.
Oh, I'm
PG
okay.
rated. Yeah. I'm okay, or something that's like, something like that. Like that they, the reason they probably have to do that is because,
we don't want children imitating it.
we don't want children imitating it, but also we don't want them to think that the characters died, so we have to...
Even though they were right there in the next scene, which will tell you they're not dead.
So apparently in or at least I think it's a theory that like on Invader Zim, that kid that like was hanging out with Zim because Zim was trying to make it look like he had a friend.
Oh, that was disturbing.
Yeah, and then like
the most disturbing part was
where
when the machine removed his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Oh, it still bothers me.
Well, then, like, even after that, like whenever he lands down or something, and like before the episode ends, and like there's a big explosion. It's like a squirrel was attacking him, and I think it was supposed to be like I can't remember if it was supposed to be like the eyes exploded or.
I can't remember. I just remember like the creepiness of him having like the robotic eyes. And
yeah.
stuff. I was like,
well, but like there was a part where like when he does that. Before the episode ends, you hear him say something like, "You don't want waffles?" Which it sounds like they reused the line from earlier because he mentioned something about that earlier in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that was the thing was like they probably added that in because Nickelodeon was afraid that like they were going to imply he was dead or something, or that people were thinking he was going to be dead, and they couldn't have a kid dying in a kid's show. But you can in movies. I wanted
a strawberry. Yeah, vanilla twist. Well, you're getting strawberry. That was so stupid.
It was in this movie. It was like this. I don't remember the name of the movie, but like this ice cream truck driver was about to. He was looking around all nervously, and he was about to die. And
this
then
girl's probably 13, comes up and is like, "I wanted strawberry twist."
Or I wanted vanilla twist.
And he just shoots her.
John
you're getting strawberry.
I'm pretty sure a lot more people know about the JonTron commentary on it than
the actual
movie. At least these days. Hot Air Skyway. That's the name of it. This is the Rainbow Road of this game. Banana. Wow! You're not supposed to use the short cup. What about in, what do you call it, oh shoot. In, Rugrats in Paris, how, like, whenever Timmy was showing them a way, or they show him some way, and then, like, to get to, the castle or whatever, and they were like, and Chucky's like, oh great, another Tommy.
Another Tommy.
It's just unfortunate they kind of took that too literally and made her another Tommy. Coming up with the creative or with the ideas and all that. Because I miss the old Rugrats, the oldest old Rugrats.
With the creative idea of ruining the show.
Oh yeah. Kimmy's like, this show's been lasting too long. I gotta come in and take care of that. What about the Acolyte, the Star Wars thing?
Let's see.
The new.
Oh yeah.
The
So I
newest.
was trying to type something in.
Yeah, and like George Lucas says, like he's seen so many fans coming together to like hate the show. Like there's almost nobody who likes the show. And like, of course, instead of going, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we should have, hired better writers. No, they lash out at the fans, of course. Because that's what you do now when you're in Hollywood, and then you wonder why you're still losing money. I used to think like, why couldn't you push the missiles behind you? But then I realized, oh yeah, they aim at the characters, so it would be a little too powerful to do that.
Brought to you by Nickelodeon. You hear me?
Yeah. But I mean, you hear the music, right? Like, that's just kind of how it is.
It was on this very track, racing the bosses all those years ago, where my Mad Catz controller died.
And you lost the race.
And I lost the race. And I think that, like, because I never crossed the finish line, it couldn't just progress to the next race either.
Oh, yeah, they reset it or something, didn't you?
I had to go reset the PlayStation.
Yeah.
All because my controller just decided to poo itself.
Yeah, it was Mad Catz. What do you think?
I didn't know it at the time. That's when I learned how much I disliked Mad Catz.
Yeah.
I want to do another race.
Oh, you can do the last cup.
Ow.
You can avenge yourself from when your Mad Catz controller died. It's like this controller's battery ends up dying or something.
Dude, you can, like, set another.
Oh,
it doesn't, like, it doesn't just completely stop everything.
Well, if I did it right now, I was like, whoa! Like already. You have to like wait for it to progress a little bit, and then it'll. Something about the track just glitches out. Glitches.
What's the last cup? Like, what races are in it?
Remember, it's where you race the
bosses?
Yeah.
Ow!
That's the one you unlock by getting all the crystal, things. Getting all the crystals.
Of course.
But I'm gonna do the last boss.
Duh.
It's my PS3. It's my copy of Crash. I'm the one who wins.
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. Now I can get in like second or third place now because I'm ahead, but I'm still gonna try to get first place. Wait, I already had enough Wumpa fruit.
Stupid.
I can't get my voice to go high pitched enough.
Stupid.
Oh my gosh!
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. Apparently, he actually did just say Jimi Hendrix. It just sounded like Hendrix.
I mean, I know he knows what to say, but it does sound like Hendrix.
Yeah. Oh, Tiny, you stupid dick. You stupid smelly
What
Willy.
about, Pro Jared, top 10 jerks in gaming?
Oh, yeah.
The freaking game Stroker, do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Was it like a...
Literally, it's like a C64 game where your sole purpose is to beat off your friend.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were just beating yourself. This was like you're beating yourself off, though.
I thought it was a friend, maybe not.
Well, I mean...
See, I think in the video he's helping a brother out.
Ow! Hey guys, I don't want to be in I want to be in first place.
I don't want to be in 4th place. I don't want to be in 3rd.
3th, 2th, and 1st. It's funny how, like, when you do...
I don't want to be in 2 into place. I want to be in 1st place.
Yes. But, like, it'd be funny if, like,
Sorry. There's actually some irony to that one.
I know. You were not gonna aim it at me when you were ahead of me.
Ow. Oh, let's see.
Hit the thing. Yeah, I hit the cat. Oh no!
It actually, like, it went behind you, and then you went in first place would hit you.
Yeah. Run into the nitro, Tiny. Okay, engine. The 2 tigers are right behind me.
Meow. Real patriots break from America's only native marsupial, which is the only marsupial native to America is the possum.
Oh yeah. Oh, possum, yeah.
Which I just love. Like, every picture you see of a possum, it's screaming. Have you noticed? Like, every picture of a possum has its mouth open.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's yelling.
Wait, one more thing. Let me save it real quick.
Ow.
Wait.
So yeah, yeah, I have 3 platinum relics.
I think you just all that in a bag of chips. I still like what Mala something basically where you like cross idioms.
Idiocy.
Ain't you just all that in a bush in the hand, or in a bird in the hand? Again, and what I like to say, and people don't catch it half the time. I like to say, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Because you don't want to burn all your bridges, and you say we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So I just like to combine the two. You know what would be like nightmarishly difficult, but I guarantee you someone would figure out how to do it?
What?
Would be if they had all their powers while you race them.
That probably would have crashed the game.
Yeah.
And it would have been fitting, but still. Oh. So, how do you spell decency again? That's a word I never had to spell out, so.
Frick. Dang it. DECENCY.
DECEN. RCY.
I just annihilated Papu. How about how, like, you know, goofy, tiny, freaking Pinstripe's neck is? He's got a little pencil neck.
Oh no. His name's Pinstripe, but you don't see it in the picture.
It would have been a little hard to do, you know.
I know. Like they made.
I mean, all the pictures only have so much real estate.
Yeah. So much better than that fake estate. Of course, that was on Keenan and Kel, and when Keenan was trying to make a joke and like didn't
Because
didn't
of
at all.
officiate. I think it was
Because
the driver's
of
license
officiate.
episode. Oops.
Gosh, aren't you dumb? Got a boo boo. I think that's what he said, but I like to think he's saying got a poo poo. Even actually, that's worse. Never mind.
You gotta take a dookie.
Got a tookie dookie.
Spooky dookie or creepy peepee?
Oh.
Oh, no!
So
Oh, come on.
So technically, offline on Nitro Fueled, you can unlock every like original. Oh, someone got heated. Someone got bored. You can actually
You can actually do what?
unlock like every character from the original Crash Team Racing in Nitro Fueled offline. Like, it's technically almost, like, pretty much every character, I think, except Oxide, maybe. You can, I mean, unless you can unlock Oxide. But every character that is unlockable in this game, in this version of the game, can be unlocked in, offline on, Nitro Fueled. But every other character, unless you got the, Nitrous Oxide edition, then you got some stuff early and some exclusive skins that you can unlock unless you have that edition.
Skins.
Yes.
Again, I know I've asked this before, but I can't remember. Was there a pack that got you like all the skins and stuff?
No.
Okay. Because I felt like early on there was a way to buy all the DLC stuff, and then they changed it later where you had to buy a bunch of it separately and take forever to earn it. Like,
No,
weren't there
it
some
wasn't.
updates that did some really dumb stuff like that pretty early on?
No, I think they pretty much, whenever they set it up, they pretty much set it up to eventually add microtransactions. They didn't add them until after all the reviews came in for the game.
Oh, they pulled
Yeah.
an Activision.
Well, because of Activision.
Exactly.
So yeah, they were
Oh,
he was just going by as the camera changed.
yeah.
But yeah, they pulled that crap because, you know, they wanted to wait till all the reviews came in, and then they were like, okay, add the microtransactions. People were upset that they weren't earning enough coins. Anyway, and they were like, hey, can you guys fix this? Like, sure, microtransactions. Now you can buy them quickly. Oh, they did. They put some band-aids on.
I definitely just bounced on Papu.
Oh, I know, and you probably flattened them too, because you can do that. They put some band-aids on the problem. What they did was they added something to where every 6 races that you win, or that you play, every 6 races, you can get a golden Wampa fruit, whenever you finish a race, you get 200 extra coins. which in a way is a lot, but at the same time, a majority of things cost at least 1,000. There are some things that cost a little less than that, like some like stickers or certain skin or certain decals for or whatever for but certain things for the games or for the car. Some
what that clock did.
But yeah. Well, it's because you used it as you were still recovering from being hit.
Well, I admit when I got it, I thought it would be something I could throw behind me.
Maybe you shouldn't have used it right there. Oh well. You know you can use a little shortcut there. Okay, well.
Well, I knew I wasn't gonna have the charge to do it.
Okay.
I was trying to get that hair out of my eye.
No! Dragging these nuts all over the faces of...
These nuts?
You know, I'm trying to figure out why, you know, like during the 2010s, I thought we were getting away from the duty. I thought we were getting away from that, but no, like I remember it came back for a while. To go, duty. They kind of turned it around on Sonic Boom, where they said, "This is something about civic duty." They chuckled, said, "Civic."
Well, just like in one of the Marvel cartoons, Deadpool was like, you know, since it was the booby traps, he's like, "Huh, you said traps. Are you kidding me? It's the same freaking race."
Oh, I know. Now you should be winning, but now, of course, if you...
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
But like, even if I don't, I still won't lose. Because I have 27 and the next person up has like 9.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Although, if the person who was in second place gets in first place...
They get 18. I'll still have 20-something.
I think... Actually, you still might want to try a little bit.
Well, I am, Daniel. It's not like I'm planning on losing.
You're gonna lose this on purpose, aren't you? You were paid to.
Yep.
I just get way too serious about it. It's like... You were paid to, weren't you? They told you to lose, didn't they? They wanted you to take a fall.
Should have that blow up near him. I honestly never knew you could blow them up yourself.
I didn't figure it out until years later.
Oh, what the heck? How did I put it on and I still got hit by the thing?
I gotta sneeze. Hold on.
Oh, that's cheap.
Look how far ahead, what's his name is? Komodo Joe. Joe. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Let's see. Gonna shoot my old lady. Caught him messing around with another man. On or you know, when Weird Al sung that.
I don't remember that one.
Well, it was a polka, but it was like I think it was a Jimi Hendrix song.
So was it polkas on 45?
It may have been. What about Hooked on Phonics?
Hooked on Sonics.
Yes, that was the name of an episode on not Adventures Sonic the Hedgehog, but Sonic's at AM.
That was helpful.
Thank you, Papu, I think. Why is this called Crash Team Racing when there's like no teams? Except when you do battle mode.
Don't worry about it. CTR just flows off the tongue.
It does. It's just weird. I mean, I know Crash
It does.
Racing.
It's just weird.
I wonder if like the working title was like Crash Bandicoot Racing or something, or Kart, or Crash Kart. That could have worked too, but I mean, I guess
Let me tell you why the term CTR is actually oppressive to women.
What if like Papu's like, or yeah.
No, Papu tries to go by me, I just crash over into him.
Yeah. Whoa! Wow! 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 Whoa!
My.
No one's there.
Wait, what?
Wait, no one's in. There were people in third place. What is this? It just says Papu.
If you're not first, you're last. It'd actually be funny if someone was in third and not second.
Oh yeah.
You won a gem.
You win a gem. You know those gems? I'm going the wrong way. Wrong way. Of course, then Nacho feels like wrong way. Do you think a hug from Crash would be wholesome?
Ow.
Would you hug Big the Cat? I would hug Big the Cat. Oh yeah, this is a track you have to unlock in adventure mode. This is like the only track in the game. Well, okay. Only racetrack in the game you have to unlock. You have to unlock some of the battle tracks. I can't remember how you unlock them though. I forgot. Or some of the battle stuff. Yeah, this one you go like really. This one you go really fast. You go fast. And what about how this and the other version of this track are like they just reuse the music from Tiny Arena. And these things are a lot lower in the in Nitro Fuel, these gates here. Wow! Wow! So, you actually get to play on this track, or a version of the... Yeah, you play this version of the track in the PS4 version of Nitro Fueled. Because it's like an extra track you got to have in that version. It's just so weird. It's still so weird. It's still so weird now that like Xbox owns Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. You know what's interesting though?
No.
Okay. I don't know why I'm still trying to go for all of them. I'm wasting time doing it. Oh, whatever.
I think this was the first track I ever got a platinum in.
It's because you go so fast. That's the only reason. You're just like, okay, ouch.
Okay, it's a little hurtful.
That was hurtful. I'm gonna reset this. I have to do better. I have to impress my PE teacher. You're just like, where do we go to with it? Where are we going with this? Wow! 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 Ho ho! Ho ho! Ho ho! Ho ho! Ho ho! Oh, that was so awesome! I don't like these things about you. You need to change. Okay, well, let's see. Well, here's some things you could change. I don't like these things that you should change. If you can't accept me for who I am, then maybe we shouldn't be together. Wow! Something about the way he says it. Wow!
This he screams it.
Yeah. Just like how our cat screams. He hardly meows. He just goes. Ah! It's just the cat going ah. But yeah, it has like these graphics and this coloring, and it has PlayStation everywhere. Is on the nitro fueled on the PS4 version.
Do I look like I give an at's ras?
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I do.
So cut his tail off, but no, that's messed up. That's some Jeffrey Dahmer crap.
Yeah.
We got rats in the house. Assassinate me a few rats.
Oh yeah.
I still like his airsoft one with my Kennedy killer. Man, or like one of the rats. I was like, man, if I've been the one to take a shot, JFK would still be alive to this day.
So
The Rat Zapruder film. You can get all the boxes.
I know.
Ow. Ow.
Well, I got platinum anyway. On do you want to do the other relic race or?
What is the other relic race?
It's the tourney track.
I can. Wait, where's it at?
It was right beside it. It's right beside that one. So there's apparently a YouTuber or guy online who's currently working on a or who is working or whatever on a Crash Bandicoot fan game. And well, first of all, it's like apparently this guy is full of controversy in the Crash community because he hates the Activision Crashes with a passion. He hasn't even played them though. He just says, I mean, I understand someone looking.
I assume he's autistic. Okay.
He probably is, or he's got something. He's probably also got something else mentally wrong with him because people who criticize him, he's actually in his game has shown like bits of like fan of the fan art or of fan creations, like OCs or whatever of different YouTubers.
Let's do this again.
Of different YouTubers, like being hung or being on their head on a stake or something. It's just like the guy's so petty about stuff.
What is he? Freaking is he Chris Chan of Crash Bandicoot?
It seems like it. Seems like the Chris Chan of Crash Bandicoot, except he seems to know how to create. Because he alright, the animations he creates look really good. I gotta give him credit on that. And the game, and I mean, it's not like I could make a game even close to how he does, but people have tried it, and not only is the game not very fun to play, or not very well designed, and even if you say it as a fan product, just make sure you get above 155 there. That's what I do. I just aim for that. I try to go as fast as I can, but you know, I just go for what I can get. But you're a total failure at life if you don't get the platinum. But but yeah, apparently when you download the game, sometimes it's had malware. When you download the game, and yeah, there's been quite a, and like you look at the title screen or one of the screens, and it had in some places it has the Crash 4 character design. Yeah.
I don't even know how that just worked.
Well, it did. Well, it did. Just be proud of it. But
you should be proud of yourself.
Let's see. But anyway, yeah, the guy was
The Earth revolves around the sun? Daddy always said the Earth revolves around me. So was it 4 Ashleys from Recess?
Yeah, it was like when one of the Ashleys were
was friends with the chick.
Yeah.
With the glasses chick.
Yeah, I forgot her, Gretchen or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you had but like you look at the background, you see them being hung, like, you know, hanged, hung, however you say it.
Apparently the proper term is hanged.
Okay, well you see him being hanged. It's like you see the Crash 4 Tawna and Crash 4 Crash being hanged. And it's just like, this guy is so petty. Look, he has every right to not want to play those games. I don't want to play certain games. I don't want to try certain games if they don't look interesting to me. But I don't look at them and, well, I mean, okay, there are some games where I, like how I consider visual novels to not be video games at all, or to be like 1% video games. And hey.
Well.
Perfect.
Wrong way.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't remember the name of the guy, but yeah, he gets all mad at a lot of other people, and he's trying to just, yeah, he's toxic. Isabella right there. Do 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 do. Oxide.
So, you're back, and you've gathered all my time relics. I'm impressed. Well, it's about time I taught you a real lesson in speed. This race is for keeps.
This one's for keeps. You know what would have been really cool is if they had like a bonus track for Nitro Fuel that was supposed to be all these, like this whole track connected into like one big track. That would have been pretty cool. And like have fans all around, and like that. Okay, well, I mean, admittedly, there wouldn't be really much to jump off of, and but it would still be pretty cool to see something like that. And once again.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oxide loses it. And he still cheats.
Yeah.
You're a flower napper. Flower napper. What about how Oxide just kind of showed up on Earth one day and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take over.
Yeah.
He's being an alien, Bermudulan creature. I can't remember. It was something like that. I remember on rare occasions, like 1 or 2 times, I've flattened Oxide. Now apparently, whenever you try to race as Oxide, like using cheats and stuff, or well, not cheats, but like hacking the game. You can do it, but I think it crashes the game. So, but it kind of implies that originally he may have been playable, or was meant to be playable at one point.
Say goodbye.
I'm trying to figure out what the point of the... I understand one cheat that you can use in Nitro Fueled, because it's the way you unlock Penta Penguin.
Is Penta's in this one, isn't it?
Yeah, but he wasn't originally meant to be. Like, he was kind of a cut character.
But he's accessible in this.
Oh, he is accessible through cheats. Only.
Oh, I guess I thought I'd unlocked him in the past. Maybe I didn't.
No, that's why when you had, like... Because they kind of had a test thing, they just had him making noises and then go Penguin Yay 1, Penguin Yay 2.
Penguin A1. Penguin A2.
But, you're a flower nepher.
You're slower than a...
Vermeulen Slagvorg or something like that would work. It's like they set up all this lore that we never see until...
I wish that the game had some, like, you know, really, like, had some audio files that weren't taken out that could accidentally be played.
Oh, yeah.
What if it's like, you know, had Oxide going like, I like feet.
It's like, whoops.
You know, it's like...
As I'm ahead of him, he's insulting me.
It would be funny if it actually said that. It was like, I like feet.
I like feet. That's why I've got 4 of them.
We get really weird. I like feet and inflation.
It's like, dude,
And forward.
Okay, let's see. Throbbing tentacles. Keep your fetishes away from me, Eggman. Will you at least let it voll you?
What the heck?
Because it was like, it was making a joke like from tweets from like the official Sonic thing and KFC, but that didn't quite go that dirty there at the end. But like, he was talking about Chaos having like tentacles and all that stuff.
Oh, we saw the prologues, don't we?
Do what?
We get to see all the epilogues, the epilogues.
Yes. Prologues. Right.
I'm sad that I lost. Could you take off your shoes and let me take a peek? That's my new headcanon, is that Oxide likes feet.
Yeah. The music.
You beat me once again. Now I have to go back to the planet gas box here and completely lose you. I must be getting slow in my old age. That's it. I'm finished racing in these mushy backward worlds. Keep your miserable planet. I'm out of here for good.
And then you fight him in Crash Bash because they had to rush the game out and come
Why
up
did
with
they
a
have
boss.
to rush the game out?
Well, I assume it was rushed. I don't actually know. Naughty Dog wasn't working on it anymore, but they still wanted a Crash game on the PS1.
Coming out in the Christmas season. Crash can now be found somewhere on a beach down under doing what he does best, which is just sleeping.
No, it's dancing and sleeping.
Dancing, okay.
Dancing!
And napping. Dancing.
Everything is dancing.
Neocortex went back to his scientific research and discovered a new element in the periodic table. Okay, but which one? Numerous lawsuits failed to change the name of the element he chose for element 117. Wait, I think it's been found since this game came out.
Cortex.
Cortex rules the worldium. Let's see. I think that has been discovered, like, sometime after this game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
tell
see,
you.
Tiny Tiger
moved
moved
to Beverly Hills and found a popular chain of something. His Tiny Bio exercise video made millions in commercials, infomercials around the globe. Coco went to start her own internet dating service. Wow.
She started YouTube?
Dang. Although her company's still in the red, share prices are going through the roof. What the heck? Engine opened a custom auto parts shop store in Toledo, Ohio. I'm glad Ohio is canon.
Yes.
The store closed after a massive recall when its patented Clear the Road missile system sparked havoc on the nation's freeways. Dingo Dial went and found an animal breeding program for the creation of unique and interesting pets.
Well, that was nice of him.
His Moto Combinum spurred such a success that the Gerbat, the Kangarooster, and the
Dingle.
Polar became a taste tester for a leading ice cream company. This borrowed so many assets from Crash 2
Old,
and 3.
new
Your flavors okayed for production include salmon swirl, squishy squid sundae, and mackerel mint. Per found the Las Vegas Tiger Show of Ziegfeld and Floyd. Wow. This starring Roke into a disastrous end one day when Per accidentally closed his mouth a bit too early. Floyd will be sadly missed. Pinstripe became a used car salesman in New Jersey. They should just leave it at that.
Yeah.
As top salesman each month, he smirks. People decide on a car quickly once my Tommy gun comes out. Dadgummit. Poppy joined the Wild Wrestling Association and changed his ring name to Mr. Bad Belly. In his signature move, the Bad Belly Bounce, finally banned after WWA service. 3 wrestlers suffered severe rope friction. Peru was elected state governor to everyone's surprise. Which one?
What?
His slogan, "Crazies as Crazy Does," created a groundwell of public support. Even started whispers of run for the presidency. Kono Joe opened Honest Joe's wedding ring and rare gem outlet in Zurich. Yep.
What?
After a series of sting operations, Joe was convicted of laundering stolen cubic zirconias for the Clouch Slouch shopping network. Entropy began tinkering with his time machine hobby again. He was barely in the game.
I know.
He was last seen entering a time warp ball in some ancient rainforest. The last rust is timeless. After Sox, I went back to the planet Gasmoxia, a broken alien.
And...
After years of therapy, Oxide emerged from seclusion to begin racing again. What the heck?
Wait, doesn't it say something about a unicycle?
Unfortunately, the unicycle was a poor vehicle choice, and its results. It was only accident. It was too gruesome to detail here. Amy became a kart racing driver herself, saying, "I'm sick of giving out trophies. I want a few of my own." So, Isabella landed a bit part in the season finale of Bay Waters. What the heck? Liz posted for the Banda Boy magazine, buying her Dream Malibu mansion with the earnings. Wow. That's a lot of money. Megumi shortly unveiled her new line of perfume called Otaku, featuring the alluring scent of fermenting Wampa fruit. So, Crash Nitro Fuel is kind of a sequel, because now that they're racing too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then there's this.
Oh, yeah, the scrapbook. Developing the Bandicoot. Wow.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Don't we get to see Fate Crash?
At some point. I think.
I like this kind of stuff. You have to work hard and then you get all this cool stuff.
And apparently if you get all, like, platinum relics and stuff, or you get absolutely everything, you just have access to be able to play this anytime. Crash 2.
Gosh, the music got so good in Crash 2. Concept art, I love it.
Yeah. Why is he doing that? It's his sister! And then there's a Naughty Dog.
Oh. Back when E3 was cool.
Yeah. And also was a thing.
Yeah.
The best game ever made. Crash and... So then you have like Rapper Crash and or Bling Crash and then like
Santa Crash
and a world. E3. Which one was this game?
You see the concept art it had of Oxide?
Yeah.
That looked a little like some of the precursor stuff, like Jack.
Yeah.
I guess that would have been buzzing around in their heads by the time this came out.
That is true. I think that's when they started working on it, or like 98 or 99 or something. And then when they were making, at one point whenever they show the, at one point whenever they show, right here, it was originally daytime, but then, nope, nighttime.
That's like how Rue only drives with 2 feet.
There's Fake Crash.
Which one had the video where it showed like Fake Crash being sold in another country or something? Or Fake Crash in
I
Japan?
can't remember. I'm a ghost. And then it gets into the Japanese version, and it always made me think it looked really weird. It's pink for Coco, because she's girl.
Because she's girl.
Why is that upside down?
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it looks so
Wrong.
weird. It's a cultural difference.
I just remember all the Crash commercials for, like, Pizza Hut.
Yeah. That was from a music video, by the way. It was like, Crash
heck?
Bandicoot. That's actually where the dance came from. What?
The heck?
There's fake Crash. Oh yeah, and that little Sony thing.
It's Crash 1 right there.
I feel like that's game development in general is doing this.
That's just software development.
Yeah. Wonder how old that baby is now.
Based on when this came out, that baby be in their 20s.
Yeah. It looks like an earlier. Well, I mean, they were working on the game, so. I was gonna say, it looks like an earlier version
I
of.
just want to see one example of the code. I'd be curious to see what the code looked like for the PlayStation 1.
Is that the code? You know, I remember whenever, what's his name, I forget which one it was. It wasn't Jason, it was somebody who was one of the original creators of Crash Bandicoot who followed me on Twitter. I didn't know who it was for a long time. I was like, oh, this is one of the guys who made Crash Bandicoot. I'm following him back. I don't know if he still follows me to this day. I don't know.
PlayStation 1 games written in C?
I guess you'll have to see. Anyway. And that was Crash Team Racing, folks.
Oh, it was. C was the common language used for PS1 games. That makes sense.
Huh.
Okay, so you know how I said you discovered Element 117, Cortex Rules of Worldium?
Yeah.
I thought so. Guess what Element 117 is?
What?
Tennesseeine.
Tennessee.
Because it was discovered in Oak Ridge.
Wow.
Let's see.
That's the state we live in.
Wait, no, not in Tennessee. Hold on. Oh, it was Russian and American, but it might have been in Tennessee. It was
Andrew just lied to us. How could he do that?
announced in Russia by a Russian-American collaboration. Tennessee had an involvement somewhere, probably L.R.N.L.
Yeah, see, here's the character, Penta Penguin. There's Fake Crash. Anyway. Well, folks, that's it for this time. So next time, unless we just change our minds, we will be finishing the Mega Man Zero quadrilogy with Mega Man 04. Again, unless we somehow change our minds. But until that time, Andrew has this parting message.
So freaking hot in here.